everyone, I'm Mind, and this is set number 21244, the Sword Outpost from the LEGO Minecraft theme. This set contains 427 pieces, 4 minifigures, and 2 buildable Minecraft mobs, and will retail for $44.99 in the US. This set does not come out until January 1st, 2023, but it was sent to me early by the LEGO Group through the LEGO Ambassador Network, but all opinions expressed in this video are my own. Before I get started, I'd just like to ask you guys please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm doing early reviews of a bunch of 2023 sets, including more LEGO Minecraft sets, as well as sets from Ninjago, Monkey Kid, City, Friends, LEGO Super Mario, and more. So if any of that sounds like something you'd be interested in, by liking the video and subscribing to the channel, it'll help put those videos in your feed as soon as they're posted, and also really help support me in the channel. But with all that being said, let's get on to the review. So here is the Sword Outpost, and this is a really fun idea that I'm surprised hadn't already been done in LEGO Minecraft before, because what this is a pixel art sword, which if you've played Minecraft, you've probably built something in pixel art, or at the very least have had friends or seen other people build things in pixel art. So normally if you're exploring someone's lived in Minecraft world, you'll see something like this off in the distance, just a giant pixel art version of a Minecraft item or a Pokemon or whatever else they felt like designing. So seeing that translated into a set is really cool, because this set just feels straight out of the game. The very natural terrain with a very unnatural sword, something about that just seems very cool to me. I'm at the point in my collection where I cannot keep most sets together, but just because this one looks so cool even from a distance, this is one that I think is going to become a new staple on my shelves, and I will not be taking off at any point. Because, I don't know, just looking at it from a distance, that is a Minecraft sword, translated absolutely perfectly here. I adore that. But you get the gist of the pixel art sword for now, so let me take you up a little closer to show you the actual terrain. Starting on the right side, you have a bunch of jumper pieces where you can post figures if you want. There's a little bit of a waterfall that cascades into a lake right here, and there's some gold ore on the side, which of course can be removed, and that's the same gold ore build that's been coming in sets for years. You've got some magenta flowers growing right here. There's a little wall right here with 2 flick missiles on it, and I assume those are meant to represent dispensers. And of course, to shoot the flick missiles out, you can either flick them or push down on them, and they'll shoot out at whatever enemies in front of it. That's a fun way to just imagine the player characters fighting back against the mobs. There's more of just this cobblestone path up here. I assume these brown tiles are meant to be like buttons, which are just there for aesthetic purposes, or I guess the ones below the dispensers could be to shoot the dispensers out. But that leads over to this little tower on the side, and that just has some room at the back to pose figures, so you can put a minifigure up here, maybe the one in the set that comes with a trident, so you can imagine them throwing that trident down at any enemies attacking below. However, you gotta be careful because there is a play feature with this little tower. You see, if you push down this gray piece right here, this is the play feature to represent the creeper exploding. That completely knocks that tower piece off, which I think is actually quite a lot of fun. These explosion play features are very common in LEGO Minecraft sets. However, I much prefer when it's something like this. I feel like it's well incorporated, does not hurt the build, and it's a lot more fun when it's a player structure being destroyed, rather than just natural terrain. But yeah, the harder you hit this piece, the further that will fly. It's a fairly big and heavy piece, so it's not going to get a huge explosion, but there's some fun to be had there. And then next to the tower, there's some grassy terrain, and that of course leads up to the pixel art sword. One more thing before we get to that though, below the sword there's this little brown platform which connects right here, but it can also be removed. And with it removed, you can look at it up a little bit closer. And here you can see this little cookie on a table, a furnace, which just like any other LEGO Minecraft furnace can be turned around to represent it either lit or unlit. There's a re-release of the printed disc piece which came in the Skeleton Dungeon last year. I'm very happy to see that again because that's an amazing print. But then an all-new print for this set, you have this tile right here, which can represent either a jukebox or a note block. In this set, I think it's meant to represent a jukebox, because there's a little slot in the top right here so you can put that disc in, and it doesn't go in all the way, but it can at the very least be held there, so that way you can imagine the jukebox playing music, and I think that's a fun touch. I'm surprised we haven't gotten note blocks or jukeboxes represented in LEGO Minecraft before, because they are such an iconic part of Minecraft, but I'm really glad it's finally here, because yeah, I think that looks perfect. Unfortunately, that printed tile is only on one side, but still, I think it's pretty great. But yeah, you can have that removed, or you can slot it back in on top of these jumper pieces where I first got it from, and now we come up to the pixel art sword. It's built on its side with a series of tiles, that way the pixels are completely square, which is definitely necessary to make this look like it actually fits in Minecraft. There are actually studs at the top in 2 different places, so if you want to post figures up there, you can. That's a small thing, but something I'm really appreciative of. I don't know, something like this, just characters standing on such an artificial build, just gives off such Minecraft vibes to me. I genuinely really love how this build captures the spirit of the game. It's just so cool to me. One of the most Minecrafty Minecraft sets I've seen in a long time. But that's about it for the Sword Outpost, except for, well, one more thing. Real quickly, I'm gonna remove the sword from the rest of the build. No, I don't think the sword's meant to be removed because I will have to take apart a little bit of the set to do it, but I think it's worth it because I do want to show it off. But here's the sword removed from the rest of the build, and you can see this is basically life-sized. I'm grabbing it at the base, and it's genuinely fun just to hold this swinging around. If this was released just as a piece of Minecraft merchandise, it would be pretty much perfect, aside from the fact that it's not long enough. That is my biggest criticism with this set. I know the sword's meant to look like it's in the ground on the set, and that's fine, it works for the main build, but I think it would have been better if this was meant to be removable, and you could turn this into a full Minecraft sword. Now, you do have most of it here, so with your own parts, or by buying a second of this set, you definitely could turn this into a full, pretty much life-size diamond sword, maybe a bit smaller than life-sized, but I don't know, I just think it's really cool. Like, I don't know, just holding it like that, yes, I mean, there is some sharp Lego pieces poking into my hand, but I don't know, that's just so much fun. So yeah, I really wish you got the full sword here, but it definitely would not be that hard to customize to make your own, if you had the parts available to you. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off, but now let's move on to the minifigures. So here are the first two minifigures in the set, the two exclusive player characters. We have the Guardian Warrior and the Sentinel Soldier. It's always nice to get more LEGO Minecraft skins, however I especially like the Sentinel Soldier, because as you can see, the Sentinel Soldier is the first ever LEGO Minecraft figure to have vitiligo, which, like, diversity is obviously a very important thing to exist in all toys, and a couple of months ago we got our first ever minifigure with vitiligo, but now we have a LEGO Friends figure, as well as a LEGO Minecraft figure, which is awesome to see. I wasn't expecting LEGO to do all of this so quickly, but yeah, this is great. It helps more kids feel represented in LEGO, and also it's just really well done. Like, I think the figure looks amazing, and the headpiece isn't designed to, like, fit only this torso, so you could very easily take it off and put it on any figure you want to make your own, like, Minecraft Sig figure or whatever. So that is genuinely very nice to see. Torso design I think is quite good too. Just that teal, yellow, and dark blue with that, like, diagonal strap down the center. That is a bit of a metallic print, which is nice to see. And then turn the figure around, you can see that strap continues, again printed in metallic silver. And then in terms of accessory, this figure comes with an Enchanted Trident, which I believe is new for this set. Now, unfortunately, previous sets of the Trident has come in. The Trident has also been included as an extra piece, so any set that came with one Trident actually came with two. So that was a very nice and easy way to get extras for your collection. However, that was not the case with this set, so unfortunately, if you get this set, you will only get one Enchanted Trident. I mean, it makes sense because it is a fairly big part, but it was really nice when you did get extras of those. And then the Guardian Warrior I think is fine. That's a cool color for the torso. I feel like I haven't seen that used in LEGO Minecraft too often. And that, like, blue and green gem in the center is interesting. Not sure if it's, like, my favorite design in the world, but I think it looks fine. And then if I remove the diamond helmet that it comes with, you can see the character's meant to have white hair, and then turning around you can see more of the back torso print. I mean, it looks good, it fits the world of LEGO Minecraft, but it's nothing all too exceptional in my opinion. That torso there is just solid. Diamond sword on this one, which is not an uncommon accessory at all, but of course it's one that's very nice to get, and obviously fits with the theme of this set. But yeah, overall getting two new and exclusive skins in a $45 set is nice to see, and I especially like this one right here. Now we move on to the next two buildable Minecraft mobs in this set. We have the Allay, and then we have a pig. The Allay comes with an apple as an accessory, and this is all new for this set, and at the time of me recording this is exclusive, though I wouldn't be surprised if it comes to more sets in the future. But it is very nice to see the Allay come in a set already, and I think it's done fairly well. It reuses, like, the baby zombie head with the new print, and then stuck on top of one of the stamp pieces, and then there's a vinyl piece out the back to represent its wings. Now, I think the vinyl wings were a good choice, however, I have had trouble with them staying down. They want to just go straight out, which definitely can be a little bit annoying. I put this underneath something overnight just to try to weight those wings down, so that they would permanently stay down, and maybe with some more time and a heavier object they would have, but it worked a little bit. However, they're still just a little bit too high up, because it definitely looks better when they're like this. So yeah, that's something to definitely be aware of with this set, is the Allay's not going to look the best by default, but I think you can definitely get this to a point where it looks better. But that aside, I think the look of the Allay was well done. They captured this little face print perfectly, and the idea of the vinyl wings is very creative. The way that they're transparent and everything, and like the pixels are perfectly translated from the game, actually looks quite cool. And then the two little clips for hands, that allows the LEGO Allay to actually perform the function that the in-game Allay performs, where it can pick up items and bring them to the players, and then you can see it comes with a transparent stand, so that way you can make it look like it's floating in the air. Yeah, this is a very cool new mob to get. I just wish those wings stayed down a little bit better, but I will continue to try to push them down, so maybe eventually they will. And then the pig is a LEGO Minecraft pig. Same exact one that's been coming in sets since 2014. And I mean, it's good, it's cute. Nice to get if you don't have it yet, but it is a fairly common Minecraft mob. Makes sense that it comes in so many sets, but it does come in a lot of sets. So nice to see, but nothing special. Then the next two minifigures in the set, we have a creeper and a skeleton. And just like the pig, yeah, same ones that have been coming in sets for years. Once again, they are good for what they are. There's a reason these haven't been changed in, what, 9 years at this point? But these are basically just to add to an existing army that you already have, because there's nothing new about them. I do appreciate at the very least that they did not go with the enchanted helmet skeleton, because I feel like so many sets in recent years have had the enchanted bow and the enchanted helmet on the skeletons, to the point where I feel like the enchanted bow is more common than just the regular bow. So the iron helmet's a nice way to mix things up, because that's a way more uncommon part, and you can take that off and give it to player characters characters, of course. So yeah, nice way to mix out the skeleton. An armor piece would have made it extra cool, but at the very least, they mixed up the helmet. And so, what are my overall thoughts on this set? Overall, I quite like this set. It might be a little bit too expensive. 45 is a bit much for at least the size of the build. However, the minifigures kind of make up for that, because you do get a pretty wide range here. 3 all new and exclusive figures for this set, and then 3 common, but still nice to have figures. So I think it does a good job of being both interesting for new fans, as well as being interesting for longtime fans. And then the build, yeah, as you could tell, I absolutely love. I know it's not going to be for everybody, but to me, this just captures the spirit of Minecraft perfectly. The natural uneven terrain with something very unnatural built in the center of it. And this is something that doesn't even just fit in a LEGO world. This fits specifically in a Minecraft world. Yeah, I just really, really love it. So would I recommend this set? Yes, 100%. You might want to wait for it to go on sale, but if it's a set you're interested in anyway, I really don't think you'll be disappointed, because yeah, I genuinely think there is a lot to love here. Such a creative concept, and I would love to see more pixel art sets in the future. Maybe this can be the new thing they do after they finish off with all the animal houses. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think of this set in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please just like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I have more 2023 reviews coming very, very soon, so stay tuned to the channel for that. So thank you for watching, everybody, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!